This episode of KSTV is brought to you by Gem Creative, custom designs, printing, web designs, SEO, and more.
Welcome. I'm Ron.
And I am Kevin.
And we are going to take the advantage today just to tell you a little bit about a movie. Well, we saw a movie clip.
We did,
clips,
yes.
And the TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival, had this film at it. And
right.
We're bringing it to town.
We are.
Okay, not me, but
the Kindersley Screen Arts
yes,
bring it to town in November. It's called Phantom of the Open.
Yeah.
About an older gentleman who decides he's going to play in the British Open golf tournament.
Exactly. And my understanding is that he didn't go through the usual channels.
He did not.
He did, not even close.
No, he did
But he
not.
brought his clubs.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, it was a very good start. And as I watched through the clip, I thought, I could do that. Wouldn't that be a hoot just to hang out and say that, I've been at the British Open?
I would even caddy for you.
Would you?
I would.
I'd rather you play and I'll caddy,
Whichever works.
Yeah, that would work way better because,
Okay. Well, coming soon to our theaters, Phantom of the Open.
Yes.
Local news sponsored by Mid-Plains Diesel. And in the news, the public is being asked to help for owl research. The Royal Saskatchewan Museum and the University of Regina continue their research on great horned owls in the province, which includes a unique and very successful citizen science component. The citizen science element is having people share and contribute to data monitoring and collection. Basically, if you see a great horned owl, they want to know. We have had more than 500 responses and reports of owls in 298 townships across the province, Royal Saskatchewan Museum Curator of Vertebrate Zoology, Dr. Ryan Fisher said. Contrary to what they thought, the owls are spending a lot of time on the ground, but also making use of human structures like power poles and old buildings for their nightly hunting activities. They also found these owls ranging as far as 3 kilometers from their nest to hunt. The University of Regina has developed a form that Saskatchewan residents can use to report their great horned owl sightings. Please visit kindersleysocial.ca for the form. The Canadian Red Cross Friendly Calls Program. Many of us have experienced loneliness at one time or another, but the Canadian Red Cross is hoping to lessen this feeling with their Friendly Calls program. The aim of the program is to address the issues associated with isolation and loneliness by pairing a trained Red Cross volunteer or staff member with an adult who is feeling isolated or lonely, who may have limited social and family connections, but who also feels they could benefit from more social interaction. At a regularly scheduled time, Red Cross personnel call the people with whom they are paired with for a social chat, connecting them, if needed, with resources available in their community. The Friendly Calls program is free and is available to any adult who feels they could benefit from more social interaction. It's not just about making a phone call, it's about forming connections. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer for this program, visit redcross.ca/volunteer. And changes extend the PST rebate for new home construction. Recent changes and expanded eligibility for the provincial sales tax rebate for new home construction will help more people afford new homes. The rebate now includes homes where a contract has been signed and the property meets new housing start criteria prior to April 1st, 2023, an expansion from the original criteria of occupancy before April 1st, 2023. The rebate, introduced in 2020, is 42% of PST paid, about 2.5% of the total house price, excluding the land value, for a new previously unoccupied house, excluding rental properties, where the buyer takes possession of the house after March 31st, 2020 and before April 1st, 2023. Buyers are able to qualify by signing a contract for the purchase of the home before April 1st, 2023, for which the new housing start is complete before April 1st, 2023. Under the expanded criteria, the buyer must take possession of the home before April 1st, 2024. For more information about the PST rebate for new home construction, please visit kindersleysocial.ca.
Events sponsored by Royal Flush, the company for septic services.
And in local events, Mammography Mobile Bus is in town. The Mammography Mobile Bus will be parked in the parking lot of the West Central Events Center from November 21st to December 2nd. The screening program for breast cancer provides screening mammograms on the bus for women 50 years of age and older that are not experiencing any breast health concerns or symptoms. No healthcare provider referral is required. You can call toll-free at 1-855-584-8228 to book your appointment. An afternoon of poetry. If you're looking for some literary inspiration, join the folks at the Barn in Herschel on Sunday, November 6th at 2 p.m. for an afternoon of cowboy poetry. Poets attending are B.J. Smith, Laura Hayes, Diamond Doug, and Keith and Ed Brown. Tickets for the event are $25 each. And the Corrobert Courtroom Art and Soul exhibit. The Corrobert Courtroom Gallery's next show is titled Art and Soul by local artist Anna Pulsfoot. The show features a multimedia collection of photography, relief printmaking, drawing, and silkscreen printmaking. My show, Art and Soul, exhibits various pieces of my artwork from 2015 to 2022. Creating is my true passion. Everything depicted comes from the heart, which is where the title Art and Soul derive from, shared Anna. Gallery hours are Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Hi, Kevin here again from the Kindersley Social, and as again, my special guest, Mrs. Judy Lavoie from the Kindersley Screen Arts. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Kevin.
Nice to have you back.
Thanks.
Great. And I want to talk to you about another movie, but before we get into that one, I want to just ask you about the Kindersley Screen Arts.
Sure.
You have any favorite actors or actresses?
I've got lots. My favorite actress, I think, is Cate Blanchett. I think she can play anything. And we've had her at some of our movies, not in person, obviously,
Right.
but I think she's just an awesome actress.
Wow, that's good. Any actors? Any male actors? Or again, too many?
Too many to even think. I like Al Pacino, but he's old. I like Brad Pitt. I like lots of actors. Yeah.
Fair enough. Some are more easier to watch than others.
Yes, this is true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about The Phantom of the Open. It's a kind of a comedy, I believe.
It is. It's a British comedy.
Okay.
It's about and it's a true story once again, about a fellow who he didn't have any golfing experience, but he applied to get into the British Open and he got in. And so it's just him following his story of that process.
That sounds interesting.
It is.
Wow. Okay, well that's Phantom of the Open, November 26th at the Sunset Theatre in Kindersley, brought to you by the Kindersley Screen Arts and TIFF. And $10 at the door, I believe.
Yes.
And
4 p.m. start.
4 p.m. start, and it's again over 18 crowd.
Yes, over 19 because
19.
we're serving beer and wine.
Okay, there you go. Phantom of the Open, November 26th.
I knew a young man once said he was going to be somebody. Promised champagne, caviar.
I'll give you champagne, caviar. You should have married him. That's the light of my life, Jean. I love her very, very much. And my sons, they love disco dancing. Where I come from, it's a small world. If you could do anything, what would you do?
I don't know.
The world's your oyster. What we got to lose?
And that one was for the title.
Golf.
Golf?
I'm going to have a crack at the British Open.
Just remember, whatever happens, no one can say you didn't try.
Please welcome on the tee, Maurice Flitcroft.
Where is it?
Oh, God.
Don't adjust the television.
This is actually happening.
It says here his name is Maurice Flitcroft.
What's got into you, Flitcroft?
How does it feel to have shot the worst round in the history of the Open?
That's hard to tell. It's the first round I've ever played. I don't know what happened. I got a bit nervous.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I want them banned!
What if you enter as someone else?
Bonjour. Aim for the stars.
What if we lose?
At least you can say you tried.
You've got to take these things up at age 6. You can't take them up at 46.
Well, who says?
He's made your life a misery.
He's made my life. He's made all our lives.
I just need to practice. Practice is the road to perfection. Ah! Sorry!
How'd he do?
He shot the highest score in major history.
Does that mean he's won?
If I can inspire just one person... Well, that's all in one, isn't it?
What a great opening drive. Have they got the real Morris Flitcroft? Oh, I think that's him.
Sports, sponsored by the Tint Doctor. We've got you covered.
And in sports, the Clippers' upcoming schedule. The Kinosy Junior Clippers have a jam-packed schedule in November with 10 games during the month, but with only 2 of those games at home. The Iron Horse Kinosy Clippers will take on the La Ronge Ice Wolves, Nipawin Hawks, Yorkton Terriers, Melville Millionaires, and the Notre Dame Hounds. Be sure to come out and cheer on our team at 7:30 p.m. on November 18th and 19th at the West Central Event Center. Go team! Kids Sport, Sask Energy, and the SJHL team up. Sask Energy has teamed up with Kids Sport Saskatchewan and the SJHL to help more kids participate in sport. Under the program, Sask Energy will donate $20 to Kids Sport for every home goal scored by an SJHL team during the league's 22-23 season, up to 1,000 goals or $20,000. Kids Sport will use the funding in its mission to provide grants to help cover costs of enrollment so that all kids aged 5 to 18 years in Saskatchewan can play a season of sport. Be sure to attend Kinosy's January 13th Kinosy Clipper game and help support Kids Sport.
Hey, Kevin here from the Kinosy Social. How are you tonight? All right, good. Glad to hear it. We have a special guest tonight, Cindy Stanley. Hi, Cindy.
Well, hello. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Anytime. You're with Sarcan, I believe, and
Yes.
your position there is supervisor?
Yes, it is.
And how do you like it there?
Well, I've been there 25 years, so
Oh, my
I must
goodness.
like it.
Wow, you're a lifer.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
called a lifer, yeah.
Cool. Are you looking to retire soon, or?
Yes, actually, I'm retiring at the end of December.
Oh, good for you.
Yes, I am.
Any plans after that? Just gonna?
I'm just going to wing it right now.
Cool. That's all. No, that's great. 25 years. Wow. What gets you up in the morning and to go to work if you've been there that long?
I just guess my parents instilled good work ethics, and back, in our generation more so, that's what you do. You get up, you go to work, right?
That's true. Yeah, my mom would have fits if I kept quitting jobs again. So.
Yeah.
I know the feeling, but no, that's right. I mean, whatever kind of fuels you, you just get up and do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 25 years. Wow.
Yeah.
What about the job really do you like? Or what's the best part of your day?
The best part of my day really is the staff. There's great staff there, and we all get along really well. And they joke, they sing, they whistle.
Yep.
They just make the day fun, no matter what else is happening.
And you have to have fun no matter what you do.
Well, you do, yeah. If you don't have fun, what's the point?
You're right. It's just
Yeah.
it's not fun going into work. if you
Well,
can't
no,
have fun.
exactly.
I hear
Yeah.
you. I know it. Yeah, exactly. So what types of things, Sarcan is obviously a recycling center.
Yeah.
What kinds of things are people allowed to bring in?
Okay, so we've always been allowed to bring in deposited beverage containers so that you pay the deposit, so we pay you your refund.
Okay.
That's our biggest one, and then we've had paint. We have household paint. You can bring us partial, full, empty, full, frozen. If it's frozen, we ship it away. If it's empty, we just ship it away.
Oh.
Electronics, end-of-life electronics, so
Okay.
all of your electronic gadgets, we recycle. And I guess the last thing we brought on board was batteries. We
Oh, really?
recycle household batteries.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
like your double A's and triple
Double A's, triple
Okay.
A's, yeah, hearing aid batteries,
Interesting.
charger batteries, like for
Okay.
drills and such, yeah.
Wow. So you don't get paid though for that stuff?
No.
Just the stuff you pay the deposits for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who takes all the other stuff? What do you do with it then when they take it away? Where does it go?
We just package it up and put it on our trailer, and it goes to Saskatoon processing.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting to follow a day in the life of a...
Exactly.
Big
I
fan.
mean, I should know all where it goes, but I'm getting to that age where, it's hard to remember.
No, I hear you. Being there 25 years, you must have some stories to tell about either staff or customer interactions. Funny or not, I don't know, but...
Oh. Yeah, most of them are really good. I mean, we try hard at Sarcan to follow our guidelines and give the best customer service that we can, so,
Right.
Yeah.
Is there any funny stories you can share with us, or no?
Years ago, it's weird. A gentleman emptied his bag into the bin, and I just kind of heard a thump, but usually that just means there's glass bottles in there,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But so when he dumped it all out, and I'm starting to count, and it was actually a hand revolver.
Oh my.
And he was like, oops,
Oh boy.
that's where that went.
Oh,
So that's,
my
I always tell
goodness.
people, that's the weirdest thing that has come into with the recyclables.
My goodness. Did you have to report that, or?
Not that I know, I was in shock.
I
He
guess
just
so.
grabbed it right away and took it out to his vehicle. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, that should be in a gun case.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh my, that's kind of funny.
That's the weirdest thing, yeah.
Holy smokes. You've had have you had many other long-time employees there as well?
Yes, actually, everybody in town knows Kim Leonard. He had spent
Oh, yes.
25 years, I think it was 25 years there.
Really?
Yeah.
Kimmer was there that long?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, I
yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he was there before I was. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
So how old is the Sarcan? Like, how long has it been here? in town?
Sarcan started in 1988.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
Cool.
it's fairly new.
So is that the only kind of recycling place, Sarcan, where you can take your things for recycling, your plastics or electronics? Or?
For deposit refunds?
Yes.
Yeah, Saskatchewan has 72
Oh my, okay.
depots throughout the province.
Wow.
And the 2 processing plants, Saskatoon and Regina. And
'Cause
the
you must
depots
go
keep them hopping.
Okay, yeah, you must go through a whack load of plastics and stuff and glass and...
Oh, for sure. Like, every year we're considered a large-size depot, and we employ 5 full-time employees, plus we have a couple of casuals.
Okay.
And each year we return between 4 and 5 million beverage containers alone.
Wow.
Let alone all the... Sean Hominick, he knows all the weights to how many pounds and kilograms or tons of
Right.
electronics or batteries and paint we've done. But
Wow.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And to think people still throw bottles and cans at the side of the road,
Yeah.
and they're worth money.
Yes.
I don't get that.
No, I don't either. But there are people that we call ditch pickers.
Yeah, that's true. I have seen
And-
some. Yeah.
They clean up. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. They
Nope,
make a few
there's
bucks in
nothing
the
wrong with
process.
that. They
No.
can earn some money and they keep
Wow.
the place clean, right?
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have nothing more to add for tonight, unless you have something more that you'd like to talk about.
I just want to say, like, recently, like last week, Sarcan had a recognition day for all its
Okay.
employees. They
Right.
do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay,
And then next year will be their first 35th, I guess.
Oh, my.
And there was 5 employees from the depot. We didn't leave much staff behind. I received my 25, Amber received her 15, and Danny and Rhodey and Adora all received their 5 years. So
Nice. That's
yeah.
awesome.
yeah, we had a great time.
And that's, you can tell there's a loyalty right there.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
yeah.
Cindy, I want to say thank you for coming out tonight.
Well, thank you for
And
having me.
No problem. I appreciate talking with you.
Good.
We'll have to do it again.
Sure.
All right.
Anytime.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, be sure to grab a free copy of our bi-weekly print issue in over 50 locations across Kinnersley. Also included in our magazine is the free Kinnersley Social Extra, where we publish things like community events for nonprofits and obituaries for free. If you would like to be featured in our magazine or have something advertised, please email hello@kinnersleysocial.ca.